Morning all, let's have one or two this morning. Okay, so I'm 19.36 at the moment, so I am at 2078 on the 3 minute. Okay, let's try and play a decent game. Hanging pawns? Quick d4, maybe now. He doesn't play bishop b5, pin knight, so this is interesting. Maybe here just hitting f4. The e5, is that worth it? Or maybe e5 now. Or a6. Well, I think getting a move on would be good. Whatever happens. If I can block that bishop on b2, that might be good. CD. I'm on h2 anyway here. This is alright. Surely. Queen's a bit blocked. If I can just castle and rook e8. Actually d3 there was good, surely. Oh, bishop d3, maybe not. Oh, this is good development. d3 here, though. d3, queen d3, bishop b2. No, maybe not. d3 now is probably a threat. So if he plays d3, oh, bishop h2. Cheeky move, bishop h2. Or not so cheeky. Well, it doesn't look that hot for white, surely. This position. Knight g4. Don't want to open up the h file particularly. Peel open the king a5, a4, something like that. Just weaken c4 here. Or maybe even knight c5. I'm just going to play bishop a3 though. If I get rid of that bishop first, then knight c5, then knight d3, surely. Alright, so I'll weaken that square a bit. d3 check. I can play f6 maybe, waste time with f6. With queen d7 on a4 pawn. I don't want the exchange of queens particularly. Queen e2 is now a big threat, surely. Queen e2, maybe knight b3 first to hit d2. Knight a4. Isn't there queen e2 and queen a1 that's a threat now? Queen sack. Queen e2 and queen e1. Yep, 1958. Dromedar. So I think he's pretty. Jesper Hall is pretty good on the other time controls. Blitz 2663, 5 minute 23.90. So I think this is the highest rated player I've beaten so far in this 3 minute. Let's have a quick look at that again. It wasn't the most amazing opening. Bishop was blocked in here. H2 is a bit of a problem. D3 is almost playable, but bishop D3. But this position looks terrible. I was going to play a5, a4 to try and undermine c4 here. So undermine c5 control this bishop exchange. Then there's a big problem with queen e2. So this knight a4 is actually very useful to stop the b2 escape. So queen e2, queen e1 would be mating. So that's why he resigned here. Queen e1 mating. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.